Are you ready? Number 7. Multitasking. While studying. You think you're smart juggling homework, TikTok, and rap music? Truth is, your brain can't multitask. It just flips back and forth like a faulty switch, and each flip drops a bit of info. Psychologists call it attention residue. Leftover focus that keeps your brain from ever locking in. In the US, nearly 90% of college students admit they multitask while studying, and 2/3 of teens do homework with a phone in hand. The fallout? Lower grades, weaker short-term memory, and even classmates sitting near a laptop multitasker see their own focus tank. Classic, second-hand distraction. Feeling busy with 10 things at once may look cool, but science says it's an illusion. Want to actually learn? Close the tabs, kill the apps, and give your brain one mission at a time. Multitasking feels smart, but it's just your brain losing data on every jump. Number 6. Procrastination. Ever open your book to study, then suddenly clean your desk, make coffee, scroll TikTok, and end up learning nothing? That's procrastination, the chronic habit confessed by 80 to 95% of American students. Funny thing is, procrastination isn't pure laziness. Your brain is cunning. It picks easier tasks to dodge fear of failure or boredom. The cost? You think you're waiting for inspiration, but really, you're slicing away your own study time. Research ties procrastination directly to stress, lower grades, and even worse, mental health. The loop is familiar. Avoid the tough work, deadline panic, last-minute cram. At that point, knowledge only sticks short-term, like a shot of late-night espresso. Quick buzz, gone by morning. Procrastination isn't rest. It's your brain tricking you into wasting time and learning less. Number 5. The highlight. Illusion highlighters might be the most popular study tool in America. Over 80% of students mark up their textbooks. The neon pages feel productive, like knowledge is locked in. Science disagrees. It's a learning illusion. A major review, Dunlosky et al. 2013, ranked highlighting among the least effective techniques. Why? Because it just makes info look familiar, instead of forcing your brain to recall or process deeply. Worse, it creates a false sense of mastery, like finishing an Instagram perfect page instead of actually learning. That means millions of students are wasting effort on something flashy but hollow. Instead of painting the page, try self-testing, rewriting in your own words, or linking new facts to what you already know. Highlighting doesn't help you remember. It only convinces you that you did. Number 4. Sleep deprivation. Proud of pulling an all-nighter, bragging you crushed a mountain of chapters? Science calls that the biggest self-sabotage. According to the CDC, nearly 8 in 10 American high schoolers don't get enough sleep, and sleep loss is memory's number 1 enemy. During sleep, the brain works like a file clerk, sorting, filing, and transferring new info into long-term storage. Skip sleep, and you skip the saving process. The result? You think you studied a lot, but wake up remembering scraps. Research shows well-rested students consistently score higher than night owls. Your brain needs downtime to consolidate learning, just like a computer needs the save button. No sleep equals nothing saved. All-nighters don't make you a hero. They turn your knowledge into temporary files that auto-delete. Number 3. Speed watching. Lectures. Americans love fast food. Students love fast class. Nearly 85% of them have sped through lectures at 1.5 times or 2 times. On the surface, it sounds efficient. Cut class time in half. Science says at 1.5 to 2 times speed, the brain can still keep up. Comprehension and memory barely dip. But there's a catch. You need pit stops. Pausing to take notes, ask yourself questions, or quiz along the way. That way your brain stores the info instead of letting it fly by. If you just blast a lecture start to finish at double speed, your mind becomes a highway. Cars zoom past, none of them stay. Speed watching only fails when you turn it into a non-stop race. Number 2. Using AI to study AI has become the new study buddy. In the US, over a quarter of teens and nearly 40% of college students report using tools like ChatGPT or Quizlet AI. Type a question, get an answer. Effortless. Tempting, right? But it's also the sweetest trap. The issue isn't the tool, but the use. Many students just copy answers without engaging their brains. They think they're learning, but really they're outsourcing memory to a silicon drive. Used well, though, AI flips roles. Ask it to quiz you, design flashcards, or test recall with spaced repetition. Now your brain works, and AI becomes a coach, not a crutch. AI can teach you, but if you only grab answers, it turns you into an empty USB stick. Number 1. The myth of learning styles. For decades, American students were told everyone has a learning style: visual, auditory, kinesthetic. Sounds reasonable. Everyone feels they learn better one way. But science says otherwise. No solid evidence proves learning by style boosts memory. A survey found over 90% of U.S. teachers believe in learning styles, even though multiple large-scale reviews show near zero effect. The truth? Our brains aren't locked into one channel. The more senses we use, the deeper we remember. Labeling yourself a visual learner only limits potential. What's wild is how deeply this myth spread. Entire school systems still repeat it, even after science debunked it years ago. It's basically horoscopes for the brain. Learning styles sound scientific, but they're just educational astrology. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.